Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this episode of the podcast. We have just entered into 2023. And looking back, I have not made a YouTube video in a couple of months because I was moving and really diving into a new lifestyle, a new way of being, getting closer to fiber than I ever have in my entire life. And it is absolutely beautiful, and I'm so excited to show you in this episode. This episode was previously recorded right before the snow hit. There's so much snow on the ground right now, but when I recorded this, there was not very much, or any at all. But yeah, things have been wild, and so I appreciate every single one of you who have stuck with me and maintained being a follower and subscribed to the channel in anticipation for what is to come. And if you're following me on Instagram, you have seen quite a bit of what has been going on in my life. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for a new year. I'm happy to embark on this new adventure. And it's going to be good. I want to give a shout out to one of my Club Obsidian members, Kimber. Thank you so much for being a Club Obsidian member. Your membership has really just given me a reason to carry on in these last couple of months because it has been so hard. It has been so hard for me. But Kimber, thank you. Your contribution makes so much of this work possible. Little Zaz is here too. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, if you would like to be awesome like Kimber and join Club Obsidian starting at $3 a month, you can click the link below and join Club Obsidian through my Ko-Fi, my Ko-Fi, however you like to pronounce it, and contribute there. Thank you so much, Kimber. So, without further ado, here is the previously recorded episode of the Raw Obsidian Podcast. Yeah. Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Raw Obsidian Podcast. My name is Kris. I am the maker and freshly minted shepherd farmer here, coming to you from our new place. Since the last episode, a lot has changed. We have moved about 30 minutes northwest of our old place on a much bigger parcel of land that we are leasing. We are raising sheep and chickens. Those are chickens in their current enclosure. Got Pumpkin over there that they're munching on. Yeah, and so the whole month I've just been moving stuff. My husband's been moving stuff with me. Moving is different with a toddler. Significantly different. And we've just been crowdfunding for the sheep. And y'all came through. Thank you so much if you followed me on Instagram and donated to our GoFundMe or shared it. All of that means the world. We still have ongoing donations that we are accepting for tack and other tools and equipment that we're going to need for the sheep raising. So things to consider. So yeah, a lot has happened. I know I've said that numerous times. I'm still kind of wrapping my brain around it. But yeah, it's very cold. We've had a few snowy times here, and there's some snow in patches that is sticking around. But it's a windy day. I am going to check on our sheep. I already did a little chicken check before this video, but I'll introduce you to everybody. All right, so these are our chickens. They're very, let's see if I can, yeah. They're very scared. They're skittish and scary. But we have 5 of them. 2 Americanas, 2 Orpingtons, and 1 rooster that I do not know the breed of. If you know, please comment below. They are all very sweet, charismatic chickens. And here we are coming up on the sheep. There's a little compost right over there where they're mucking. They're very curious. A lot of building mess from Jordan, but he built that enclosure with the help of our friend Robert. Here they are. Hi, girls. Hi, ladies. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. Hi. We gotta get you some water. All right. These are all our girls. Some of them are around the corner over there. But they're just munching on some alfalfa and orchard grass that is just everywhere. We have so much feed on the ground right now. But these sweeties are so cute. I love them all. I love them all. I hope you enjoyed meeting the sheep and the chickens. I do a little bit more of an in-depth tour of our place for Club Obsidian. So if you want to subscribe to that, starting at $3 a month, you can do that. It's just on my Ko-Fi or Coffee, whatever you prefer to call it. The link is in the description. But yeah, everything is finally settling. I'm coming to you from my chaos corner of a craft room. This room is literally like half the size of my old craft room. So, and it's also like some of my clothes are in here because we barely have a closet in our main bedroom. And also music equipment is in the closet, so like everything is everywhere, which is okay. I have a craft room, and that alone is just wow. So very grateful. Yeah. So we moved, we have sheep. We started Old Lantern Farm and Fiber as our fiber business. And we will be having product at some point soon, if not definitely in the new year. So keep yourself posted for that. Yeah, everything is awesome, and I am very grateful. So, before I keep repeating myself, let's get into what we all love, the knitting content, the making content. Let's get into works in progress. So, of course I'm in the middle of a row, but this is my very close to finished Nightshift shawl by the one and only Andrea Mowry. And I'm going to try to, like, I'm tangling the crap out of myself, but here is this big boy. She cute. We're looking good. I'm on the 9th section of this shawl, and I might stop at the 9th section because I am not really feeling the some of the color combos that I've contemplated doing for this shawl. I've played with a few, but I really just think number 9 is a good stopping point. And this shawl is already huge, and I am a tiny person, so that's that. I love the color combinations that I chose for this. I chose 6 different colors, and I've alternated them in a way that makes sense to me. And I love the spin cycle ones very much, but I wanted to be in a little bit more control. So, yeah, I opted to just pick my colors and make it do the thing that I wanted it to do. I love it. I could not tell you what the yarns are because, like all of my stash yarns, none of them have tags. Yeah. I know that, like, this light, like, chartreusey mint green is a Manos del Uruguay for sure, and I couldn't tell you the other ones. I really couldn't. So, yeah. This is my Nightshift shawl, and it will be done soon, just in time, hopefully, for the snow to hit. It's already hit, but it's gonna really hit at some point. The next on my needles is my second Cargill sweater. I am about, I want to say 10 rows away from completing the yoke, and it's looking pretty good. I'm using Brujeria Lana yarn in the colorway Bruja Amatista, and it is stunning. I mean, like, you already get the texture, but then you get the color, and then you're just like, what is going on there? And I love that. So, my second Cargill, looking pretty good. I'm very excited. I was part of the test knit group, and that was so much fun. Rebecca of the Creabea is amazing and super sweet to test knit for, so I highly recommend that you test knit for her if you get the chance. Oh, I should say, specs wise, I'm knitting a size 3. My first Cargill was a size 2, and that one fit. It was really fitted, and I think it was either my gauge, which was not off, I even checked it after I blocked, or I'm just buff. So I'm gonna chalk it up to being a buff mom, and I sized up to a size 3, so that's what I'm knitting right here. And the yarn is 100% Peruvian Highland wool. So I'm loving it. I'm getting further and further away from knitting anything in superwash, which is great. I have a lot of yarn that is superwash. All of it was gifted though, so yeah. But this is squishy, it is warm, it is nice. It's gonna fit so well, I already know it. Yeah, very, very happy about my Cargill sweater. Next that I got going on, is my slip knit socks by Patons. and it's free pattern. And I finished the whole thing. All I gotta do is bind off. And I haven't done that because I'm a weirdo. I don't know why. So, well, no, I haven't done it because we were moving. Let's give me some grace. Yes. But all I gotta do is bind off the toe. And I did a little rounded toe instead of the one that was suggested in the pattern because I like the fit better. And also, instead of doing knit stitches all around, I did purl stitches so that you can see the slip knit a lot better. But yeah, so far this sock fits really well. Once I bind this off, I can start the other one and then I'll have a pair of socks. I'm trying really hard not to just have socks hanging on the needles. We'll get to it, especially now that I've settled. The yarn is also a mystery stash yarn because this is 100% a stash year aside from me buying yarn here and there. I haven't really purchased much yarn this year. And then the next thing that I have sewing wise for a whip is I'm making these quilted bags, project bags, for an upcoming holiday market, and I'm very excited about it. Here's one of them. That's the finished bag panel with the knit panel. The knit panel has this amazing rainbow batik quilt fabric in it that I love. I'm so tempted to keep this one for myself, but I won't. This is gonna be real cute. I still haven't like picked up my Paola workwear jacket that I'm quilting because I need to get batting. And with the holiday crunch, I'm not gonna rush it. Slow fashion, leaning into slowness. But yeah, those are my whips. So we can get into finished objects. It's technically not finished, but it is one of the bags that I am selling at a local holiday market. And here is this quilted project bag. It's got strawberries and sweet peas and little flower blossoms and bees on the white fabric. And then this like beautiful like viney fabric in the green. I still need to put in the drawstring into the drawstring channel, but it's decent. It's a decent size. It's got awesome quilted back as well with a little viney leaf pattern. And then here is the inside of the bag. It's got some beautiful pockets, and the pockets hold quite a bit. And it's got a nice boxy square bottom. Very fun. I love it. It's very cute. Another bag is what I made for myself. It was kind of an experiment, which is why I made it for myself. And I made this roll top, fold down, whatever you want to call it, quilted bag. It's got some other quilted details on the back. Here's the front. It's got a little button. And I use the strap is made from the straps of an old pair of overalls that ripped terribly at the seam of the crotch, like up my back terribly from the butt. And so it's time to retire them. I'm very sad about it. But I'm going to repurpose its pieces. So I made the strap. Poorly sewn, but I just didn't care. It was an experiment. Here is the bag completely unfolded, so you can see the quilted square I incorporated. It's kind of tall, but it's got a really cool inside. There's the pockets. Let's see if I can There we go. Very awesome. Two-tone on the inside. Because it is a scrappy boy. These are scraps that I used. But it'll definitely hold my Cargill sweater pattern, or sweater whip in here, with a couple cakes of yarn. So that's nice. It's so cute. I love it so much. Yeah. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. So that's another finished object. I'm pretty sure that's all my finished objects. I haven't really had the time to craft like I wanted to. So I've just been trying to finish objects. Which is cool. I don't mind it. So that's all I have to share. I'm gonna keep it short because I have minimal internet out here and it'll take all that I have to upload this video. So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe. That would be great. I just want to share so much about farming and other things at a later point when I can collect my thoughts and share. If you have questions about raising sheep, especially as someone who's never done it before, but it's a dream, i.e. me, if you're like me, I'm realizing the dream and I want to help more people realize the dream because we do need more shepherds. We need more farmers. We need more people who want to build sustainable lives, sustainable fabrics for the planet. And it is possible. You can do it. You'd be surprised at how little farmers we have in the greater United States, for how much of a demand of products and food, livestock there is. There's a high demand for all of those things and very minimal farmers. So if you have the calling, ask me some questions because I'd love to answer them. I would love to do a Q&A about sheep raising and getting into farming as a new person who has never farmed in their life. If you want to support the podcast monetarily, you can be a part of Club Obsidian for as little as $3 a month. You get cool videos and blogs and updates and all kinds of inside scoop stuff. And if you just want to donate to keep the podcast going, then the link is also below through my coffee. You can also just, for your one-off donation, get a chance to get a shout out on the podcast. Yeah. So, without continuously repeating myself, I will see you all soon. Happy